Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're with me at the national final of Tata Crucible's Campus Quiz 2010. The battle is far from over. 2 rounds remaining in this amazing final. Who's going to prevail is what we will find out. But before that, one look at the Crucible quotient. At this point in time, it's time for third umpire. 4 questions common to our teams on stage. +6, -3, the scoring pattern remains. 24 runs at stake in this over. It's a round on lateral thinking, quite a trademark at my quiz shows. Here's the first one. Take a look and listen to this. Neela aasmaan so gaya. I am Calcutta.
Reliance Energy.
-3 to you on that. This is the Energy Development Corporation of India. It's something that is owned by Amar Singh, and they've actually been in the news recently for bagging that huge order from the Rajiv Gandhi Gram Vidyut Yojana. Amitabh Bachchan on the board of that company with his quote-unquote brother. Here's the next one. All teams on the buzzer. Here we go. SCMHRD from Pune have taken the plunge. Go ahead. You're on the buzzer. -3. No clue?
I don't know.
Well, team's really missing a nice question here. The Hawkins pressure cooker. In fact, it's the only one in the world to have been displayed at the Museum of Modern Art. Vasudeva, the founder, that was a bad miss with Juhi Chawla and Neena Gupta both endorsing it at a point in time. The Hawkins pressure cooker adding to the pressure here. Here's the next one. All teams on the buzzer. Well, when Kishore Kumar sings, everyone wants to just keep listening. But for the moment, we need to get quizzing. None of them taking a shot on this. The right answer here is the TTK group. The Kishore Kumar angle was a rare brand that he endorsed was Brill Cream, which comes to you from the TTK stable. And that, of course, TT Krishnamachari's incident with Feroz Gandhi. The others, of course, their offerings. Here's the final one. All teams on the buzzer. Here we go. Calcutta are now playing aggressive. 6 runs if they get it right.
Kerala.
What is Kerala?
Amitabh Bachchan was asked to endorse Kerala as the ambassador for tourism. They were on the World Travel and Tourism Council. So it's a super brand. Kerala, God's own country, is a super brand. And
Kerala as a state is a super brand.
Yeah, the name Kerala is a super brand.
Put your hands together. I am Calcutta. Kerala Tourism is the first tourism super brand. Well, ladies and gentlemen, all that lateral thinking has really made this quiz more complex. From here, we've got one final frontier to cross where we will discover who's going to be the national champion this year. However, at this point in time, you need to permit me a very quick break. On the other side, the final frontier of this national final. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You're watching the national final of Tata Crucible's Campus Quiz 2010. Here today in this battle, it's time for the moment of truth. The final over of this match. Who is going to score those 6s and 4s? We'll tell you in just a moment. Let's take a look at the Crucible quotient before we progress. The final over in front of you. It's time, quite literally, for the slog overs. 60 seconds of time common to the 8 teams on stage. 4 final questions. If you crack the answer...
TV18 present Classroom. This week on Classroom. At these times, only on CNBC TV 18.
Presented by MCX Stock Exchange, India's new stock exchange.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You're watching the national final of Tata Crucible's Campus Quiz 2010. Here today in this battle, it's time for the moment of truth. The final over of this match. Who is going to score those 6s and 4s? We'll tell you in just a moment. Let's take a look at the Crucible quotient before we progress. The final over in front of you. It's time, quite literally, for the slog overs. 60 seconds of time, common to the 8 teams on stage. 4 final questions. If you crack the answer on the first clue, you get 12 runs. Second clue, 8. Third clue, 6. Negative on any of the 3 clues is a constant -6. A team is allowed to press the buzzer only once per question. You can't keep pressing and taking negatives or attempting again. If a team has got it wrong, you wait for the next clue to appear. If you still press before that, you still get the marks of the next clue. So it's 1 attempt per clue. Question number 1. 60 seconds of time on our fast track timer. Time starting now. The golden jubilee of this extremely popular entity was celebrated on the 3rd of October 2007. Nobody on the 12 run. Here's the next one coming. It was created as a counter to Radio Ceylon in 1957. Go ahead, SEM HRD. Into your mic.
Doordarshan.
Doordarshan. -6 to you on that effort. Here's the next one coming. ICAI have gone for it. Go ahead.
Binaka Geet Mala.
Binaka Geet Mala. -6 to you on that. I wouldn't have expected this to go wrong here today. The answer, Vivid Bharati. Vivid Bharati as a concept came into existence as a competitor to the world of Radio Ceylon, which was so popular those days. Question number 2. All teams on the buzzer. 60 seconds of time starting now. This graduate from the University of Madras went on to join the Tata Steel Technical Institute in Jamshedpur, from where he graduated in 1946. A mechanical engineer, he's quite literally changed the face of India with his amazing vision. Which great Indian are we saluting today at Tata Crucible? They're taking a risk.
E. Sridharan of Metro.
E. Sridharan of Metro, 1946. Minus to you, 6 minus. Here's the next one coming on your screen now. In 1963, he was conferred the Ramon Magsaysay Award for community leadership in this region. IIT Guwahati have gone for it. Go ahead.
Sulabh
Sauchalay. -6 to you. And they've gone for it is, go ahead please.
White Revolution.
Yeah, Varghese Kurian.
+6 to you on Varghese Kurian. The White Revolution of India will give them the 6 runs. But at this point in time, with 2 questions remaining, the battle is really getting tight. 60 seconds of time starting now. This term or name was first used by James O'Neill or Jim O'Neill from Goldman Sachs in 2001.
Brazil, Russia, India, China. BRICS.
BRIC. Brazil, Russia, India, China as a concept. Super! Oh, that's a brilliant 12 run there. Super 6 to IIM Lucknow. And does that bring them back into this game here today? We'll take a look at the scores. The final question of the 2010 edition of Campus Crucible. Time starting now. The Department of Atomic Energy is responsible for managing this institution at Mumbai since 1962.
This is Baba Atomic Research Center.
-6 to you on that. Here's the next clue coming on your screen. Go ahead, SEM HRD Pune.
Tata Institute of Fundamental Research.
Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. -6 to you on that effort. Here's the final one. IIM Lucknow have gone for it. Go ahead.
Tata Memorial Cancer Hospital.
Tata Memorial Cancer Hospital. IIM Lucknow, the Tata Memorial Hospital will take them into the international final. Put your hands together. IIM Lucknow. Indeed, our pleasure and privilege, ladies and gentlemen, to have amidst us our guest of honor, the Managing Director of Tata Industries Limited, Mr. Kishore Chopra. If you could join us on stage, sir. You've been here before. You've really seen Crucible grow from one pinnacle to another. Perhaps also young India moving forward, which perhaps reflects why this nation's gone through difficult times far more easily than a lot of other countries. What's your message for these youngsters here, sir?
The first thing, this experience is exhilarating. Good bit of ego bursting, which happened a few years ago. As regards these people, I don't want to speak as if I'm an advisor or a messiah or something like that. All I would like to say that it's extremely pleasing, enlightening, delightful to be with you guys. And I think future of my grandchildren is safe with you fellas. Thank you.
So well put. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the big moment. 4 lakhs, I said asterisk, taxes apply. That's not going to matter to them at this point in time. It's the pride of reaching the pinnacle. IMT Ghaziabad. Put your hands together for them as they walk forward as national champions of Tata Crucible.
I wouldn't call it defeating the international champions. It's just that we were lucky enough to edge them out today in a closely contested final. Actually, it's a great feeling. We hope that we can win the crown again for India as our
as an international champion.
20 cities to hunt for the best quizzers in India. Over 3,000 teams. At the end of it all, it came down to the defending champions from IIM Calcutta having to settle as second runners-up this year. IIM Lucknow, powering their way through the slog overs, finish runners-up and go into the international final. But at the end of the day, consistency and perseverance stands by IMT Ghaziabad as they will win the title for the first time in their history as champions of Tata Crucible 2010. Having said that, a week from now, we will be back with you with the international final as these two teams will be joined by our champions from London and Singapore. This was originally developed and credited to a Benjamin Franklin experiment.
Is it mouthwash?
This is the facial tissues.
Antiseptic?
Until then, from me, Pick Brain, from all of us here at CNBC TV 18, good evening and goodbye. Thank you for watching.
Brought to you by Tata. Leadership with trust.
370 million viewers worldwide.